In this video, we're going to learn how to style links. We're going to be using the same source code as in the div and span file. And now we're going to create a link in each of the three divs. So let's start with the Facebook div and let's add a paragraph with a link inside it. So the syntax again for links is we need to use the A tag, and then between the two A tags we can put some text, and in the open tag we need to use an href. Okay, so let's set this to the Amazon homepage, for instance. And let's add the same paragraph to the other two divs and change the link to let's put ebay.com, for instance, and let's use cnn.com, for example. Okay, so now we want to style these links. So at the moment you can see that's the default style for these links, as they are not visited yet. They are all blue and underlined. Okay, so the syntax to style the links of the whole web page is by using the A tag, or the A letter, followed by a colon, and then we need to specify that we are styling the links as they are. Okay, so if we set this to, so if we change the color, for instance, and choose a specific color, then we can see that all the links, they change depending on which color we are using. All right, now if we want to style links when we hover on these links, so then we need to use a colon and then hover, and for example we can set the font size, for instance, to 3M, for example. So when we hover on any of these links, we can see that the font size gets bigger. Okay, now if we want to style links that are inside the Facebook div, or links that are inside any div of class Bluebox, then there is another syntax we need to use here. So we're styling links inside divs of class Bluebox. So that's going to be div followed by a dot followed by Bluebox. Okay, and then space, and then we use the same syntax we used at the beginning. So A colon, and then we need to specify here. So there is another parameter we can use, is it's the active state of the link. So basically what we're seeing here is when the link is active, we want, for example, the font size to be 4M, for example. And if we click on the link and we hold the mouse key, then the link now is active, and we can see that's the font size is 4M. Okay, let's try again. So if we hover, font size is 3M. If we click and we hold the mouse key, then it becomes 4M. All right. If we look at the other links, if we hover, it's also 3M, right? But if we click on the link and we hold the mouse key, at the moment we don't have any styling for that. Okay, so let's try the link inside Apple div dot yellow box, and then A, and now we want to style the link when it's already visited. So the syntax is going to be visited, and now we can change, for instance, the color. So before we do that, if we visit the link, normally the link will turn purple. So if we visit, for instance, the Microsoft link, then now we can see that it's by default it becomes purple. But now we want to change the settings for the links inside Apple so that when they are visited, so we want, for instance, their color to be, let's set the color to orange, for example. Okay, let's try it now. Let's visit that link, and now we can see that the link turned orange. Okay, so there are some limitations to visited links. So for example, we can't, if we try the color we work, but with Google Chrome, if we try the font size, for instance, for visited links, if we set it, for instance, to 6M, it doesn't work. So just bear this in mind. The visited properties or settings for links, we've got some limitations there. So color, for instance, is going to work with Google Chrome, but usually other parameters are not going to work. Okay, so that's how we style links. In the next video, we're going to move to gradients.